with the smile, the Hillary smile. Uh, you should look that up, Gucci Trolls. If you did you see that interview? Look up Hillary Clinton, Rachel Maddow. It was you haven't seen her in years. Yeah, nobody has. She's just been doing her thing, whatever. I guess Bill Clinton has some kind of institution uh, teaching classes about like democracy and mainly diplomacy. That's his thing, being diplomatic because he got the what? What was the Accords called in Israel? That was a big deal. Uh, People were saying, "Oh, that's the peace treaty. 7 years left." No, you don't know the day nor hour, and you're not supposed to, because that's the Father's time, man. You're not supposed to know that. I don't believe he will give anybody that date. It's meant to be secret so that you're living for him and you don't know the hour. So you want to be doing the good. Maybe she likes that era because of her husband having that affair. Oh my God. I'm not going to go there with Bill Clinton, man. Okay. I share a birthday with him, August 19th. We have the same birthday. I don't want to share a birthday with him because, like, wow. Oh, you know what? I don't want to be mean to anyone anymore. You know what? I don't want to be mean to anyone. I'm not even Bill Clinton. That really, you know, ugh, not the best of individuals. Why do we have to have people like this in government? Jesus, God runs the government, right? That's what the Bible says. That leadership is put in place by the Creator. Okay. Now here's the next question. If that's the case, just lighthearted fun, exactly. I understand that. That's great. But I think you're right. Probably like a lot of people said it was the Hillary Clinton White House for Bill Clinton's time because she's so controlling. He had it easy on the economy because of the dot-com boom, and everybody gives credit for Bill Clinton having a great economy. It was because of the dot-com boom. Do you get that? It's the dot-com boom. It was not because his policies were so fucking amazing. People were making massive money on the stock market with new internet tech stocks. Lots of money. That's it. Okay. But we can all have opinions on people, and I think I don't like Bill Clinton because I think he severely stained the office of president. You're meaning to tell me, Bill, you can't at least like take her into the Oval Office bathroom? Hey, Bill, couldn't you? Because it was consensual, I get, right? Miss Lewinsky never accused the R word, sex assault. She never accused that. Miss Lewinsky. I assume this was consensual. Couldn't you guys at least go in the Lincoln bedroom? You have to get fellatio in the Oval Office. You're scum, man. You just pissed on the presidency, or you jizzed on the presidency. On the seal of the United States of America, that beautiful, you got your eagle. He jerked off on it and just... That's disgusting. You shat. You took a shit. You jizzed on the Oval Office. And you're a disgrace. I'm sorry. Okay? This is where I would be. See, I'm all over. I'm kind of conservative in this way because I do think the presidency is something to be. We're a superpower. We should have certain, and it's why we can't have. I feel, and I respect people that are still Trumpers. We can't have that style of person. It's the call. MAGA is really, in a lot of ways, turning into a cult of personality of Donald Trump that it's almost worship. This is not normal. And I would say Gucci Troll's not you, okay? You're like mild MAGA, whatever. You support Trump, that's cool. You're not really into politics, you just support Trump, that's fine. You know, we have to worry about the type of people that stockpile ammo and stuff, and they're thinking about stuff. Okay, I don't want people killed no more with guns. I could talk to you Gucci trolls about, well, what do you think about guns, Gucci trolls? Uh Mental health is it's horrible. Right, being a cult of any side is just crazy. Exactly. Yeah. See, I like where you're coming from. You're like me, man. I'm a registered Republican now. For years, I was a registered Democrat when I was younger, like 18, 19, 20, 21. 2008, I ran into Alex Jones stuff, and he has great documentaries like Endgame, Blueprint for Global Enslavement. I don't know if that's on YouTube anymore. They probably yanked it by now. And movies like, man, he had some good documentaries exposing the global. The best one, I think, is Endgame. It's great. And he goes to Bilderberg Group and exposes Bilderberg Group with a legendary reporter. I agree with owning guns, but people should have to go through mental evaluation. I say that because they took our guns. If they took our guns, bad people would still have them. So exactly, that's a fact. So I'd be conservative on that too, because I wouldn't say take all the guns either. But here's the thing: like, if you have a mental health crisis in the country, and there's no viable way to get these mental evaluations legally, you would have to consent to a check because of HIPAA. You would have to, this is legal stuff, you would have to consent to a mental evaluation. And what do? Did they start setting up small medical areas in places that they sell guns so that they can sit them down and have a mental evaluation for an hour? Is that what we're going to do? We're going to have like nurse stations in Gander Mountain? How the hell is that? What's that going to look like? We just do increased background checks. Who do you call to get a mental evaluation of a person if you're just going to Gander Mountain to pick up a shotgun? I think we need an entire new agency if we're doing that. What do you do? Do you put that under ATF? You have ATF agents that are trained in mental health. This is great. I don't know. Because I'm pro Second Amendment, definitely. And someone could be fined during the evaluation, and years later they're great. See, man, I could probably be a senator if I had solid answers, concrete. Let's do this now answers on this. But I mean, I guess I would listen to gun control advocates and what their ideas are. How do you implement across the board, every store, Gander Mountains, Walmarts, every place that has any kind of firearm? How do you implement mental evaluation checks? Do we drag the process out of a person getting a firearm to when they can get an appointment at a mental evaluation, and you can't get your gun for like a year? Who knows how long you'd have to wait for an appointment, because it would be huge. Everybody, lots of people buy guns. Okay. You're going to be waiting 2 years to get your gun, to get your mental evaluation first. This is, I don't know. I really tend to be with Shanny. She's very common sense and smart. And Shanny says people are too mentally ill to have firearms anymore, and we should ban them. It's time. Too many people have chronic mental illness now. Depression. We're saving people from suicide if we confiscate the guns and destroy them all. Look, I sound like, see, now I'm sounding like an extreme hippie tree hugger. That's their position, like no weapons. But I don't know what to do in a situation where How does the system constitutionally, without violating Second Amendment, say you need this mental evaluation before you get your firearm? What does the mechanics, the guts, if you were making a watch, I want to see the parts of the watch, the Rolex. How is all of that going to work in the system? It seems to me that you're either going to need an entire new agency, or you're going to need mental facility type evaluation centers at all businesses, and it'll be required by law that you have a new section of your store that's for the mental evaluation tests. Now, a mental evaluation could be as short as 30 minutes and you're done. I think that's very appropriate. We could do that. I don't know. Maybe you have a offshoot of Walgreens, and it could be Walgreens firearm mental testing, and you make a new business, or run by the government. You put government people in there. I think a lot of libertarians and right would say we don't want federal government assholes in our gun stores. Federally run mental evaluation people, I don't think they'd like that. So you make it private. You partner, Gander Mountain, all these companies that sell guns, partner with Walgreens, and they have Walgreens mental evaluation testing in Gander Mountain. Or every so often they have to take evaluation to keep their license. PA, you don't need a license. Still, I would have enhanced background check, and they'd probably flag me for mental health at this point because I've had problems, which is fine. I don't want guns. I hate them. I went shooting like maybe twice. I think once, actually. I don't think I ever went out shooting after. It's not for me, man. Like, I'll fight. If I have to fight, I'll fight the best I can. I'll be like Cody in Final Fight. Knock you out. That's it. Cody, Final Fight. He was in jail too. Whoops. Getting hot. Gucci Trolls, would you make it mandatory that everybody have a license to have a firearm in every state? How'd you feel that way? Like 50 more minutes. Man, I'm going to die. Whew, it's hot in here. Maybe I could open the window. Yeah, I'm going to open the window. Hang on. Oh, yeah, that's nice. I'm going to pull this back. Oh, that's cool out there, actually. That's nice. Oh, sorry. Thank you for all the comments, Gucci Trolls. I'm really appreciate the comments. Just like a driver's license, I think a certain age you should have to take the test again. Some old people, you're right about that. I would probably say we have mandatory retesting, road tests, and eliminate the parallel parking. Could be the same way with owning a firearm. Man, that would be a huge system too. Man, I think we need an entire new agency in the government. Do you agree with me? We need like a mental health. Oh my God, that could be so bad. A federal government run mental health administration. Oh my God, I don't like the sounds of that. If you could get good people to run it, top to bottom, even the shadow dark hand people are good. White hats. People should have to prove their sound a mind to own a fire. Okay, so Gucci Trolls, how would you do that? Would it be like a sobriety test? Like if you give me an example of a test that you would do at the mental evaluation facility, wherever you'd have to go for it. Like you'd have to prove that you know all the safeties on it and the safety, how you put the safety on. Like make sure that you know the basics of how a firearm works in the first place. I wanted to learn how to take apart my Glock. I had a Glock 18. They can just like slide apart and shit. They're cool. I didn't like the feeling of it though. It was too short. And the kick was like, holy shit, why did that kick like that? It's because there's a Glock 17 and a Glock, it was a Gen 3 18, I think I had, Gen 3 or 4. And it's very short, snub. And it's like, I remember shooting it. It was like, that don't feel right. And my buddy that I went out shooting with, Dave, he's like, yeah, those Glocks have been known to sometimes come off of the slide. You shoot it, and the slide will come back and smack you right in the fucking eye. You lose an eyeball. I was like, you know what? I took them home for safekeeping, and I kept them. And then G-Man got in the house, and the cops, he gave them to the cops, and then they stole my Glock. They said, your Glock's gone. So some cop has it, and that's cool. I'm fine with that. Take it. Serving people. That's cool. Hi, Jan. What's up? They took my M1 Garand, but it's still there. I could get it, but it's like they can keep it. Like, God, it's so beautiful. It's perfect. The wood is perfect. I gotta get it. I'll get it someday. No. They didn't. Yeah, well, they didn't ask me to take it, but it was in safekeeping because G-Man got in our house. I mean, he was staying in our house, and we were helping him out because he was homeless. And we were going to give him the house for $1 because we were living life really happy in Colorado. So it's like, yeah, let's give him the house. And we did it. And he sold it for, I think, like $190,000. So God bless him, you know. It's cool. Christians. Okay, I'll bless you. I want to bless people. That's why I want to get some money back again. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But the way he dealt with it was he called the cops and they took the stuff and they took a Glock and my M1 Garand and probably some of the ammo in the belt. I had some 223 ammo locked in the cartridges for the M1 Garand. You just open the fucking slide and pop it in as hard as you can and pop, 8 shots ping. I wish someone would give me a house. Yeah, I wish I could. I'd give you a house if I had another one. I'm out of houses. I gave 2 houses away. I gave this house away that I'm in right now to my uncle for $1 because he wanted to keep it in the family. And I said, God bless you, take it. I kind of, the rich young ruler thing, I lived it and I like gave it away. I'm a Christian, you know, I want to do it. I was going to sell this place, and this place is worth probably close to $250,000. The land that it's on. It's right on. It's like a Main Street, beautiful town. That's very kind of you. It's God. God told me to do it because the firstborn son gets double portion in the Bible. So my uncle, as the firstborn son of my mom's, who was his sister, estate, should rightly go to him. Actually, biblically, which is why I was happy to do it. You know. Just signed it over at AAA because they have a notary public at AAA. It's just like, I'll take care of the paperwork. You sign it. $1 changes hands. And I give them back the $1 because it's like, I love you, Tommy. That's it. And I love Jesus and I want to do what's right, you know. He was born here. He was born here. How could I say, no, I'm going to clear it out and sell it and take the money? How could I do that? And then oh my God, I could have put that money, probably $200-some thousand, into Bitcoin. Oh my God. Whatever. I could have, look, I had liquid assets. I could have put $400,000. I could have dropped $400,000 on Bitcoin at $7 a Bitcoin, and I didn't do it. Oh my God, I could have been a billionaire. This is it's life. It's life. I was comfortable. I had enough to live, and I was happy in my own way. I found peace. You know. Yeah, I was drinking, and that's bad. And I'm glad Shanny stopped me. But I was like content. You know. Is Bitcoin for real? I heard it was a scam. It's not a scam. You can, especially now with Cash App and these apps, you can straight up get in the market immediately, and you can hold it. There's a great app. It's called Robinhood over Cash App, actually. You want to get into crypto, get the app that's called Robinhood. And it is phenomenal, actually. You can get into stocks, I think even ETFs and bonds and cryptos. Robinhood app. It's phenomenal. What else? Man, what a crazy world, guys. Those opportunities. My grandfather, who lived in this house till they took him to a nursing home and they OD'd him on morphine. He lost his mind. I heard of Robinhood, but I have no idea about stocks and all that. I'm a dummy when it comes to investing. I could talk to you about that a little bit. I could tell you right now that my number one investment that I would keep pumping money into and not stop ever. This is what I keep saying to people. It's like Jeffree Star. I love Jeffree Star. He's a really cool guy. And he knows us, definitely, because we were in Shane's video. He's seen us and knows us. He probably thinks we're kind of neat or whatever, or interesting. Could someone just drop $1 million in Apple stock for my family? Help me out. I won't come to you ever again. You just dump me with that $1 million in Apple stock. Apple stock. Because they pay dividends bi-monthly. Every 2 months, they pay a dividend. That would be my number one investment. I would pump all my money into that and just grow the portfolio to millions and millions of dollars in Apple stock. For me, I need to have money to invest. Exactly. That's where I'm at right now. I'm totally tapped out. Living at the Habitat, not the Habitat, living in Westminster at Covell, it was too much money. It was just way too much every month, and we shouldn't have went there. Because what happened was Apple stock split 3 times, and I would have been a millionaire, probably in the sevens of millions. Because of the 3-way split in Apple, the money was gone for rent. I was supposed to experience this. This is what I've understood. It's like, Buddha going on his mission. Buddha coming out of the walls because I was very isolated as a kid. My mom forced it. I know, right? I could be giving you like $1 million right now. Just drop it on you. No problem. Like $500,000. Sure. Yeah. Tomorrow. Just let me make a certified check and if God has a plan, he does. I know. And I've really been feeling that lately, that I'm going to get the direction. And maybe I could even, I don't know, I'm going to talk to I like Methodists. Methodist Church. And he told me she was baptized in Methodist Church. I had no idea. She was baptized Methodist. We had to start going to Methodist Church, and maybe I could get a job as a pastor or something, because I had a YouTube channel with 21,000 subscribers that was prophecy-based. I could be that's where, like, I worked as a pastor pretty much. I don't have my cemetery degree. What's up, Maddie Muskie? I don't know, man. Where are we at? 23, okay. I'm going till midnight. I don't know when this is going to die because there's no... How do you not have a timer counting how long you've been on this app? My cousin is a pastor for a Baptist church in Delaware. I like Baptists, man. That's the way my mom grew up. I just think they're kind of too stifling. They're kind of too conservative. A person like me, probably you're not looked on, because Shanny likes me with long hair, and so I like myself with long hair. and they look at guys with long hair, and Paul goes, "It's abomination." Like, you get problems. So, but Methodists are definitely not like that. They're more liberal. Like the one pastor, the last pastor that was at this church back here had tattoos and shit. You know. Stoical wolf. Stoical wolf. That's cool. Red Hot Chili Peppers was going through my mind for some reason. I love the Chili Peppers, man. Danny California, great song. Other Side. Me and Shanny always rock Other Side. Like, at least it's a month thing, you know. I really don't go by Baptist, Methodist, Catholic. I just believe in Jesus, and that's it. I mean, too. Yeah. But I'm saying it could also benefit me maybe in terms of maybe they need a janitor. Maybe they need a janitor for restrooms and stuff in the church. I'd love that. I'd do that. You know, clean toilets, clean the church toilets. That's awesome. I'd do that. You know, and it's a denomination that my wife was baptized in. I've never been connected to the Methodist Church in any way. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. I wouldn't mind a church at all. You know, I would love a church actually, and maybe I don't know. That's the church that always has the bells going. You know, playing hymns like uh, "I'm a Wretch." You know, "Amazing Grace." Uh, I think I should go over there this next Sunday. Right? Hold me to that. I want to do it. I don't really see many people over there. I think it might be a very, very small congregation. So I'm going to go over next Sunday and be like, blessings in the name of Jesus. You know, I'm in really bad financial shape, and I need to take my wife for her doctor's appointments. And I have a car. I do have a car that's registered. I just need to get a new title because the title was stolen from me. Thieves at hotel stole all of this stuff on me. You should. Good people to go around. Yeah, I agree. And Shanny's like, yeah, Methodist. I dig Methodist, you know. I'm going over. I'll wear my Jesus shirt and I'll pull my hair back and put it in, I'll put it in a ponytail. It's like really floofy right now because like humidity. I'm floofed. But I got like a pretty all right. I didn't comb it correctly. And it's just humid, it's like weird. But I'll put my hair back and put my Jesus shirt on. And I don't know, maybe put on my Jesus hat. I don't know. No, that's like branding yourself. Like, oh, I dress like this all the time. I'm going to wear my Jesus Save shirt. That's what I'm going to do. Because I love that shirt anyway. And it's a t-shirt. It's not sleeveless. I'll look more presentable, I'll be like, I need money, man. I'm do it over. Don't overdo it. Yeah, exactly. You got good mind, Gucci Trolls. You definitely got a good mind. You don't want to, it's like, I don't dress like that every day. You know that. I wear like Bruce Lee and like I got a Raven shirt from WCW Raven, classic Raven shirt. Kicks ass. I love it. And I wear stuff like that. I'm not always wearing Jesus stuff. So, but pray for me that I could get my caddy working, because then, oh my God, it just opens up a world, In this area, you really need a ride, because it's walking everywhere. It can be brutal, man. Especially when the weather gets bad. And I would love it if somebody could get me those Dr. Scholl's work boots on the wish list. If you could get me those boots, I'll have them forever. It's $70. They're $70. I know that's a lot of money, but if I could get them, I'll have them for like 5 years. They're so tough and they feel just, oh my God. It makes my posture perfect too. Like a military posture. They're great shoes. So I need new shoes. I got holes in my Skechers on the top, and I can't walk in water because otherwise the water goes in the holes in the top of the shoes. So I need like new shoes. I do because I'm walking everywhere. You know.